Welcome back, everybody, or with another wonderful week of Artie Hoffman and Angels and Answers and all that other good stuff. So, like I promised you, I am here right now to answer questions for all you wonderful people who wishes to send in any questions. And if you want to connect to a loved one, if you want to ask me questions regarding to your love life, your past, about anybody, feel free. Um, just want everyone else to know that, if you want to get a private reading from me, in person or over the phone, I'm just as accurate over the phone as I am in person. And my place is in Woodbridge. And I want you to give me a call at 877-ANGEL02. Or check out my website, artiehoffman.com. ARTIEHOFFMAN.com. And also, you could email me, artiehoffman@gmail, if you want to, get a hold of me through email. What else? Every morning, I put up an angel message for you, so you know what your day is going to be like, or the sing you for that day from our angels, so on Instagram. And anybody who shares my Facebook Live, you get entered into a drawing for a possible free reading for a half hour. So share it with your friends and family. I greatly appreciate it. Want to say hello to everybody from around the world. And also a hello to Carla from Staten Island. You know who you are. I'm having a hard time pronouncing your name, so it's some Italian name. Carla C. That's the best way. All right, yeah, so I just want you to understand, last week I had 2,000 comments. It's hard to reach everybody with all their questions and everything. So please be patient. We try to answer them as they come. And so for a bunch of you who do listen every week, I love you guys and I appreciate it. But don't be upset if I can't reach it. It's a matter of time, all right? Just be persistent. Just be pleasantly persistent. Be patient, and I will get to you. So we're going to start doing our readings right now, like I promised. And so what do we got for our first reading?
Anna Spinelli.
Anna Spinelli. Okay. Hey, Anna.
Will I be single forever?
Will you be single forever? No, you're not going to be single forever. But also you have to put yourself out there to be available, and you got it. You know what? I just did a reading for someone today. I'm not going to mention any names, but I did a reading for someone today, and she said, "Artie, I keep on attracting the same kind of guys in my life," and she she's not happy. So what I say is, a lot of times you might be getting White Castle hamburgers sent to you, but you want steak. You want the right kind of person. So once you stop, accepting, the kind of people that you don't appreciate into your life, and you become a little more discriminatory, you are going to start attracting the right kind of people. So, just, put yourself out there a little more, and don't give energy to people who you don't resonate with. Otherwise, you're going to keep on attracting the same kind of person. So you might have to change up the way you do things, the way you think, and join social groups or to do things. So do I feel like that you're going to be alone forever? The answer is no. I'm also getting that the person who you're going to end up being with really loves animals. So is an animal lover, a pet lover. So it wouldn't surprise me if you end up meeting somebody around a dog park or at a pet shop or something around where animals are, or maybe go to a dog show, or it could also be around stables, something around horses. But I feel like you're going to meet this person, like I said, around animals.
Shan, I think her name is Shannon.
Shannon? Hey, Shannon. Shannon what?
Crossan.
Crossan. Hey, Shannon Crossan.
Will I have children?
Will you have children? I am going to take a look and see if you are going to have children. I literally, I was just about to shuffle my angel cards, and I hear voices in my head. I really do. I hear voices in my head. And I just heard absolutely. Without me even Abso-freaking-lutely. You are going to have kids. So that's what I got. You know what's really interesting is that when people are trying to have children and they can't, they can't, and they can't, and then the moment they adopt, they end up getting pregnant. And it's because you let go all the stress and all the fear factor about trying to get pregnant. And then all of a sudden, boom, you end up getting pregnant. And isn't it crazy how the world works, where you have people who can't afford kids, or people who have like could pop out kids like they're Pez, and they end up having like 3, 5, 7, 12 children, and then you have these people who really deserve to have a child, and and it's like they're trying forever, or you got to try all these methods to try to get pregnant, and then the funny thing is that when they do get pregnant after being on intro, they end up having twins or triplets or quadruplets. What do we got?
Jim Brady.
Jim Brady. Hey, Jim.
I guess what he's asking is, he says, my fiance can get back together. I think he's trying to say, can we get back
Oh,
together?
so can you and your fiance get back together? I just heard you saying yes, that's it, yes. And now I know you got butterflies in your stomach because you're waiting to hear what the answers are. And you know what? I'm going to look at the angel cards for you right now and see what they have to say to you. Wow. Actually, you know what I'm getting? I'm getting within time. The answer is actually yes. And I'm getting to lay off. I'm also getting be kind, be patient, and don't push. That's what I'm getting. Don't push it. And like just subtleties every once in a while, maybe send a card and just says, I'm thinking of you. Don't write a story. Don't write an incredible how I miss you, I love you. Don't sound needy. Just put your loving energy out there every once in a blue moon. And I really feel like, will you be capable of getting back to each other? At first I was thinking no, and then the other cards were saying joy and love. And you are going to have, really true love in your life. And it's very exciting. I'm happy for you. But this is to teach you about patience and about not being controlling and being, so it's going to work out great. It is. You just got to be patient. And every once in a blue moon, just let her know that you're thinking of her. So don't worry. Even if one of you end up being with somebody, it's not going to last, and then you'll end up back, but it's a matter of time, okay? So
Jennifer Luma Aseng.
Hold on 2 seconds. For some reason, I'm getting a hello from somebody in regards to connected to December 7th, all right? So there are times when I'm reading people over the, like I'm reading you now, and I feel like I'm connecting with the person, and then all of a sudden somebody else could relate to it and say, oh my God, that was me, that was me. But anyway, I'm getting a connection with somebody who has crossed over, and it's right either on December 7th. I'm also seeing December 12th. I'm seeing right in that time frame, December 7th, December 12th. And somebody saying a passionate hello to you, I love you, and don't worry about me, I'm doing okay. And for some reason, somebody loved their M&Ms, and I'm getting like, yo, peace, So it's really cool. So that's for somebody I know could relate to me with that. So, and I just want to thank everybody who sends me your beautiful messages, after I get some confirmations. Sometimes, I might not get confirmations. You might not be able to understand what I'm saying in the moment, but later on you will. So, like I said, I appreciate it when you do send me those loving thoughts. Who do we got now?
Jennifer Luma Ascend.
Jennifer Ascend. Okay. Hi, Jen.
Any words from my mom?
She just said yes. She says, I misses you too. She said it like this. I misses you too. Not I miss you too. I misses you too. And there's something about, she said she loves the yellow flowers, whether it be the tulips or carnations, but there's something about I love the yellow flowers. And for some reason, I keep on seeing a bird around, and I'm seeing like more or less like an indoor bird, not like an outdoor bird, but I'm seeing like a parrot or a cockatiel or something like that. But she's giving a reference to something with a bird, and you'll understand this soon if you don't understand it now.
Difficult name. Roxanne Pedisano.
Roxana Padasano, you know who you are.
Ravulo.
Ravulo, how you doing, Roxanne?
Will my husband get a full-time job soon?
Will your husband get a full-time job soon? Hold on just a second. Wow, the first angel card I just pulled out was joy, so that's a good thing. And I'm getting courage. I have a feeling he needs to ask somebody who he's afraid to ask, or you need to ask somebody on his behalf. But I'm getting that he is going to get a job, and the angels are very strong about that. Is it going to happen yesterday? No, it's not going to happen yesterday. As a matter of fact, it might even take a month or two. But I feel like it's going to be through somebody who you know, and it might very well be it's with a female energy, if I'm not mistaken, asking somebody who you know through a female, or it could be a female's husband or a female's boyfriend, or somebody who works or is already working at a place. Again, I'm getting a connection with a female energy, but somebody who you know, and don't be afraid to ask. But I'm saying, yes, definitely, I see him getting a job pretty soon. When you say soon, you like it yesterday, but it might take about a month, maybe a month and a half, hopefully sooner, but 3 weeks to a month and a half in that time frame, I see him getting hired. And it'll be through somebody you know. But you can't be afraid to ask. Just constantly put it out there. And make sure his resume is totally updated. All right, what do we got, hon?
Linda Infanti. Let's forget the middle name.
All right.
Linda Infanti.
Linda Infanti. You say tomato, I say tomato. How you doing, baby? Go ahead.
Will my husband be getting a settlement from a car accident we were in?
Will your husband be getting a settlement in a car accident you're in? All right, give me a moment. I am going to look at the angel cards and see what they have to say. Hello to all my beautiful friends out there. I appreciate you all. Hold on a second. Okay, again, this is wild. You know what? I shuffle up the angel cards a lot. And are you going to get a settlement? The answer is 100% yes. Is it going to be the amount that you want? 100% no. And they're saying to be flexible, and they're saying don't push the envelope. Okay, I have a feeling that there's going to be some kind of a settlement that they're going to give you. You don't take the first one, do a little negotiating, and I feel like, is it soon? I would say you're not going to like this answer. I have a feeling you're probably going to have to wait, probably within a year. I don't feel like it's going to happen right away, but I feel like there's some negotiating going on. You're not going to get everything that you want, but you'll definitely get an offer. That's what I'm getting. All right. It might even take a little longer than 2 years max, but could be as within the year. But right away, not right away, unfortunately. So, and they make you wait. It sucks, but they make you wait. All right, go ahead.
Linda Marie Scoratino.
Linda Marie Scoratino. Hey, Linda.
Having health issues. Will I need surgery soon?
Okay, will you need surgery soon? What's your name again?
Linda Marie Scoratino.
Linda Marie Scoratino. All right, for everybody who's listening right now, all right, if you could please send your healing energy, your positive, loving healing energy to Linda, and send your love and your blessings and your Reiki energy to her so that her body could heal as fast as possible. Hold on just a second. I also feel like there's something going on with you intestinally. I'm not sure if that is the major issue. I do feel like you're going to have like a full recovery. I know you asked me, will you need surgery? But I'm looking at the cards, and they're clearly telling me that you're going to come to a full recovery. Are you going to need surgery, though? That's the question. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. I just want to... Actually, want to know something? I don't know if you're going to need surgery. You know what? I want you to go and get a second opinion from someone else. I don't want you just to settle with what your original doctor told you. I want you to get a second opinion. And I want you to go to somebody who's a little more holistic and somebody who's a little more spiritual, holistic as far as your doctor goes. And I'm getting more of either Indian or Asian type person, Oriental. I have a feeling they're the ones that's going to help you out. I feel like you need a second opinion. Someone's going to subscribe something to you that's better than surgery. So, but I do feel like you're going to have a full recovery, and I am getting some kind of issues a little down below too, where you might be having some issues. So have them check that area out also. Who else do we got?
Sylvia Prosnick.
Sylvia Prosnick. Hey, Sylvia.
Will I ever marry?
Will you ever marry? Hold on a second. Will you ever? Oh, wow. Yes. Yes, definitely yes. As a matter of fact, not only will you marry, you're going to end up staying with the person who you end up marrying. I got partnership. This was interesting. You know, I shuffle the cards as I'm talking to people. And the first card that I got was partnership. And then I got joy. And then I got standstill. So, yeah, so your next go around, and I'm getting nothing but positive cards. This is a relationship where I feel really happy about for you. This is a relationship where the two of you are going to have a lot in common. All right, you're going to have your little arguments, but overall you're going to have a lot in common, and yeah, it's going to stand. It's going to stick, and I know you've been through a lot of crap before, but you want to know something? It's really, really going to work out. The cards are clearly showing me this, so you know. And if you want, you know, I could give you a full detailed reading if you want to do a session with me. You know, and I'll describe to you your future love and, you know, what he's going to look like. And maybe I don't always get when, all right? Sometimes I'm a little fogged on the when part, but when it comes to describing people's future love, I am very good like that. So, well, amongst other things that I could describe, but yeah, so if you're interested in that, you know, give me a call. All right, 877-ANGEL-02, we'll make an appointment. And if you're satisfied with just knowing that you're going to get married, then God bless you, okay? What do we got?
Lisa Klowitter.
Lisa Klowitter. Klowitter. Hello, Lisa.
Hi, Artie. Is my son Tyler with my parents, and do any of them have a message for me?
You know, it's funny. Tyler's 100% with your parents, and as soon as you said that, I heard, yo, peace. And that's what I got. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe someone has either on their shirt or they have a poster. I keep on seeing something with a peace sign, whether it be like this with the fingers or with the peace emblem sign. But there's some kind of a symbol that you're going to see. And if you can't relate to it now, that means you're soon going to see someplace soon in regards to, yo, peace. In regards to Tyler. So there's your answer, sweetheart.
Amy Lynn Mann.
Amy Lynn Mann. Hey, Amy.
Anything from my husband Jeff? Today would have been his 45th birthday.
Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that. Any messages from him? Okay, he's letting you know. Well, I'm definitely seeing lots of tears. I'm definitely seeing, especially with the anniversary coming up. And he keeps on showing me, he said, take investments in Kleenex because I'm seeing lots of tissues. And if I'm not mistaken, be careful about cutting yourself. He's concerned about you cutting yourself, or you're picking up broken glass or something just broke that shattered into pieces. And I don't know if you guys if you just had pizza, because I keep on seeing a pizza box he's showing me. So just to let you know that he's around you. And he just said, I love you, baby. So, okay?
Carol Parks. Hi, Artie. My mom passed away about a year ago. Does she have a message for me?
Carol Parks from your mother. All right. Huh. All right, well, one of you, I don't know if it was your mother or if it's you, or you went on an eating binge with each other towards the end of her life, or you've been having a habit of just eating an awful lot, because I keep on hearing, as soon as you said that, I just heard, oh my God, I can't believe I just ate the whole thing. and that's what I keep hearing. I can't believe I ate the whole thing. So I'm not sure if she was talking about herself eating a lot towards the end, or actually probably she didn't eat much at all towards the end, but or what you've been going through. But that's what I got. Um, and she's saying something about appreciating the flowers. So I don't know if you gave her flowers like while she was sick or when she, you just went to her grave and gave her flowers, but something about the flowers. And she's also mentioning about a trip going to New York City. There's a trip coming up to New York City. This is what your mom's showing me. But she says, sweetheart, I love you, and until we meet again. She said, just know that I'm always around you. I love you.
Emily Tomkovich.
Emily Topkovich. How you doing, Emily? I can't say that name while I'm drinking, I'll tell you. I'll just say it about 5 different ways. Go ahead.
My daughter is named after her father's grandmother, and he is always wondering if she is looking over our daughter and interacting with her at all.
Yes, she is watching over your daughter. As a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, I keep on seeing like nervous eyes, or somebody's always blinking, or she always used to blink. Now, she's also mentioning something about, I think somebody might, I don't know if your mother had cataracts or if it's maybe but there's somebody in your family that's having problems with the eyes. But she also is picking up, somebody always has a habit with their eyes and making movement with their eyes. And this is her affirmation to you to let you know that she's around you. And she says, please take good care of my jewelry. So there you go. If I'm not mistaken, there is a ring, and what else? There's also something special about where you hang your jewelry up on. There's like a jewelry piece that I feel that you hang up on, or that might have been hers or something, or a jewelry box that you have of hers. So, and she's also mentioning something about, I like the cedar. So I don't know if you also might have had a cedar chest with her, or I don't know, or you're keeping her clothes or some things of hers in a cedar chest. There's something about a cedar closet or a cedar chest too. So, but yes, she is watching over you.
Sharon Priscilla.
Or over her, I should say.
Sharon Priscilla Barrera.
Sharon Priscilla. Sharon, you know who you are, Sharon Priscilla. Go ahead.
Artie, my sister left us in 2014. Now my brother Stephen with glioblastoma of brain. Do you see something positive with me, maybe in my music?
Okay. Is there something positive within your music? You want to know something? I have a feeling, this is what I'm strongly getting. I have a feeling that they're crossing, or the love that you feel for your siblings, that I see you writing poetry or you're writing songs in regards to them. And so in regards to your music, I really do. I see you being inspired, whether it be by memories or by the loss of a loved one. So in regards to your music, just keep playing it. I would say just keep playing more and more. And I also feel like it's very important that you keep a notepad right next to your bed, because I have a feeling in your dreams you are going to be getting music, or like you're waking up in the middle of the night and like a melody is coming to you and you need to write it down. So I feel like they are inspiring you with your music. That's how they're supporting you. And I wish you the best of luck, honey.
Sabrina Eng.
Sabrina
Eng.
Eng. Hey, Sabrina.
Tomorrow will be 12 years without my grandpa. Does he have a message for me? I miss him dearly.
Your father's saying always look ahead. Or your grandfather, I apologize. Your grandfather's saying, honey, he's saying always look ahead. He says always do your best, look ahead. He's telling me how much he's proud of you. And he said, but stop looking at your past. He says just keep looking ahead and just focus on what you need to do to get to be accomplished, and stop getting distracted by stupid little things. He says, I know you can do it, and I'm also getting that there's a new vehicle in your household, or someone's about to get a new vehicle. So he just said congratulations on that. But he's just telling me how proud he is of you, and he loves you.
Rose to Disco. Pika.
Rose to Disco.
Pika.
Pika.
Hi, Artie. Who does my court case look on May? Can
Say
you
what?
figure that out? Who does my court case look on May?
Who does my court case look on May? Huh. I wish. Who does my court case look on May? I can't understand that question, or where it's leading to. So you're going to have to, I apologize, you're going to have to try to either re-ask that question within the course of this program. Hopefully I could get to you, or if you really want to know, again, call me at 877-ANGEL-02. I just want to give everyone a quick heads up. I do Instagrams every morning. I send messages out to the public every morning, Angelica messages. And if you could share that and like it, like my Facebook. Like I said, there's beautiful messages that come every single day. So if you check out my Instagram, that would be cool. Also, I just want you to know, I also do, besides doing private sessions in person and over the phone, I'm out of Woodbridge, New Jersey. I also do parties. I call them Artie parties. So whether if you want to get your friends together, if you want to have a blast, good reason to get family and friends together. It's always a lot of fun. We could do it either as a group, all in one room, or we could do it individually, separately. When you do it individually, separately, or when you do private sessions with me, you can get a recording with it. So it's really cool. So it's a lot of fun, and so check it out. Okay.
Anna Kulesa.
Anna Kulesa.
Kulesa.
Anna Kulesa.
Artie, I didn't get a chance to talk to my daughter before she passed. Does she have something to say to me?
Huh. Somebody, I'm getting laughter around burping, or somebody used to, I don't know if this was her, as far as, who's the one who talks while they burp? I'm getting kind of like more on the light side than the serious side. And she's showing me something with rainbows and unicorns in connection with her. So, and that's to let you know that she's okay. And she says, don't worry, Mom. She goes, I hold no grudges. I hold no grudges. And she said she's at peace. And if I'm not mistaken, she's with a grandmother, or she's with an older woman in the family. Who is this person? Hold on a second. The 13th. There's something connecting with the 13th, she's saying. I don't know if this is someone's birthday who's alive, or this is the person who crossed over, who she's with. Hold on a second. I'm listening to the message on the other side and seeing what I get. Oh, I'm also seeing that you are consistently getting a string of numbers that's constantly coming to you, whether it be on the clock or on the license plate. And she's saying, Mom, that's me. She's just letting you know that that's her, to say hello, and she's doing okay.
Deborah D.
And she sends her love to you.
Deborah D. Stefano.
Deborah D. Stefano, how you doing?
Hi, Artie. Please let me know if my son is around me.
Deborah D. Stefano. I want to say yes. I definitely want to say yes. Is he around you? And I keep on seeing something with a bandana. I don't know what the reference is to a bandana, but this is what I'm getting with you in connection with your son. I'm also getting thank you in regards to the tattoo, that somebody did a tattoo in regards to him. And also, now I don't know if this is you or there's somebody listening, but somebody just said thank you for sending up. Somebody sent up either balloons or lanterns on their behalf, and I'm also getting that planting a tree or planting a bush in memory of. So this is I'm giving you acknowledgement too. So God bless you, and yes, he's around. Um, I'm going to explain a couple of things, but could you do me a favor because my phone is on low charge? It just said I have my connector on in the kitchen. So while my lovely assistant is doing that, I just wanted everyone to know. A lot of people ask me, what is it like for me as a psychic and a medium? Am I on 24/7? Thank you. And the answer is no, I'm not on 24/7. Usually psychics and mediums who are on 24/7 at some point deal with depression. And it's not saying that I don't ever get depressed but I get depressed about something. It's like human nature. But the reason why I'm not on constantly is because I don't want to pick up on everyone else's energy constantly because it becomes draining on you and it's not healthy for you. But when I want to turn it on in the moment, I could turn it on and it's not a problem. My spirit guides and my angels are always there, including my mother and grandmother. So, they assist me with answers. Also, what's really cool is that I have this wonderful rapport with my mother who passed away a few years back. And so what's really cool is like sometimes when I'm in a session with somebody and suppose somebody's blocking me and I'm having a hard time reading them. So rather than trying to connect to you or connect to whoever I'm reading, I'll look at my mother's picture and I'll say, Mom, what's going on with this person? And so while I'm talking to my mother in my mind and I'm asking her what's going on, my mom starts sending me messages about whoever I'm reading. Even though she never met you, when you're in the spiritual world, there's nothing but unconditional love and nothing but truth. So everything is as clear as a bell. So it's really cool how that works. And so it's a technique that I've learned to develop to still have that kind of relationship with my mother. So I'm going to go off the camera for just a second because I got to reach for the plug so I can plug in the phone so I don't get turned off. So keep the questions coming and give me just a second, okay? Don't hang up. Okay. Here I am. God bless technology. A lot of times people have hold on a second. I'm sorry if I'm losing you a little bit. Okay, so I just recharged. So I got to hold this for a little while it's being recharged. So I am very grateful. You want to know something? I take time out within the course of the week. And I get in these moments, especially when I wake up in the morning and I have some time on my hands, and I really do. I thank God from the bottom of my heart for a quality life, and I mean that like in the sense of all the technology. It's like we forget how good a lot of us have it, and we put a lot of emphasis on what's not right, and it's very easy to get distracted about what is going right. So a lot of times people have a hard time believing in God because things are not going their way, whether it be because of your health or your job or you lost somebody at an early life who you really miss and love and adore. And so just because there's a lot of negative things that happen, just because there are evil things that might exist in life, because God created it all. But you also have to remember that God has also given us a lot of beauty and a lot of love and a lot of conveniences and a lot of qualities of life. But we forget about that because we're so, our heart is hurting so bad because we don't have what we want or what we're hoping to get. But through blind faith, and through persistence and through patience and dedication, you will eventually achieve. And you have to understand that sometimes when you think you want something, that there's something better that's going to come along, but you gotta have faith that things are going to work out. So, don't give up hope. To have hope and just believe that everything is going to work out okay. All right. God always has your back, even when you think he doesn't. All right. But it's about, being appreciative about all your friends, about the family members, about, everyone who does have their good health. People don't appreciate their good health until all of a sudden they have a pain in their body that's so inconvenient. And you say, God, what I wouldn't give just to be healed. But then when we go about our regular normal life, we tend to forget that, God has given us so many blessings, with running water, with the electricity, with the food, going to a supermarket and just, having, a regular normal lifestyle. And we just take it for granted. So, I like to thank you, God, for all your beautiful blessings and for sending us angels when we really need them, because we can't do life on our own. So don't be afraid to ask God or ask the angels for anything. And don't be afraid to ask for money. I know a lot of you have been wrong. And the reason why I say that is because if your life is filled with lots of prosperity, lots of happiness, and lots of wonderful things, your life is filled with quality and blessings. And so I'm trying to set up this phone. I'm sorry. Your life is filled with lots of beautiful, very well taken care of. That means you could take care of other people. So don't feel bad that, oh God, they need it more than me, or who am I to ask? Well, put it this way. God just created like 80 million billion people in the world and all the sea world. You don't think that God has given everybody enough beautiful blessings to be able to provide and afford all this? Of course he has. Are we still on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Okay, so are we ready to move on?
Let's go.
Okay, so Rose Tedesco Pica.
Rose Tedesco Pica.
Who we couldn't understand her message.
Okay.
What do you see on May 8th, my court date?
What do I see on May 8th for your court date? I'm going to look at the angel cards and see what they say, because I just don't want to blow smoke up your butt and tell you good stuff just for the sake that I want things to work out for you. So let me just see that. What do I see for your court date as far as, are things going to turn out positive? Are things going to turn out positive? I'm being honest with you. I sincerely wish you the best. I wish you nothing but the best. I have a feeling, I don't know if things are actually going to go out in your favor. And honestly, I'm not feeling confident. If there's something that you could do to try to rework your game plan, I just feel like you need to rework your game plan or how you're going about things, because right now, the way the energy is, unfortunately, I apologize. Now, I don't create this, all right? So I just want you to know. So even though I tell people things, it could be great things, it could be, things in the future, I don't create it. I see what I see and I feel what I feel. And I'm looking at the angel cards, and unfortunately, I'm not getting a positive feel about it. So just prepare yourself or do better preparation before that time comes.
Melissa Miller.
Melissa Miller.
Hi, Artie. My husband is in the military. We are stationed to go to Iowa. Is that going to change? If not, how will the move work out?
Okay. All right, Melissa, I'm going to see what the angel cards have to say. I'm shuffling up the cards, and I'm going to ask. So basically she's saying, is the move going to happen
to Iowa, or is that going to change? And if it doesn't change, how is that going to work?
Oh, okay. All right. So is the move to Iowa going to happen? So let's look at that for you. Is it going to happen? Wow, you want to? I have to look at the cards again because I just got mixed signals, and that happens every once in a while. So I'm asking the angels to please give me another perspective. Is the move going to happen? Actually, you want to know something? I have a feeling it's not going to happen. I don't feel like the move is going to happen. Yeah, I don't feel like the move is going to happen. As far as what's going to happen there afterwards, um, there's going to be another relocation. I feel like there's going to be another option for him to move, but it will be to a different place. I don't feel like he's going to just stay where he's at, but I don't feel like Iowa's going to happen. I have a feeling there's something within the country that is going to shift. Like there's a strategic plan about something else where he's going to have an option to go someplace else that might be better situated for you, for him or for you guys. I don't feel like Iowa's going to happen, actually. I'd be surprised if it does.
Ready?
Yep.
Jenny Gearhart Richmond.
Jenny Gearhart Richmond. Okay.
My daughter is 9. She suffers from anxiety. Will she be okay?
Yeah, she needs constant reassurance. Listening to music. All right, listening to positive music. Hold on a second. She also needs, I'm getting a clear message for her. Have her incorporate, and if you can get your friends to help you out or your relatives to help you out, this would help out an awful lot. If you were to incorporate one person where she just has one friend that she plays with, maybe for like a week or two, all right, and then incorporate a second person, and then incorporate a third person, and slowly have more people around her little by little. I feel like she suffers from social anxiety and separation anxiety. So I feel like this is a control issue. I feel like this is a control issue on her behalf. And it's very important that when you go away, that you come right back. And then you go away a little longer, and then you come back. But she has separation anxiety, and then also, social anxiety. She has two things going on. So like I said, so in regards to making her better, incorporate one person to be around her a lot, and then kind of separate yourself for a while, and then have two people. So it's like it has to be a slow process. But I feel like this is the exact answer that I'm getting to help her overcome her issues. Okay, so I wish you the best of luck with that.
Sharon Allendorf Kubak.
Sharon Allendorf Kubak. Okay, honey, how are you?
Any messages from my mom?
Okay. Huh. You know what? I don't know if you have this saying. It's a common saying, what I'm about to say. And what I'm getting is sing like there's nobody listening, dance like there's nobody watching, laugh your ass off. She just wants you to have a really good time with life. She doesn't want you to stop living your life. So she's saying just live your life to your heart out. The happier you are, the happier your mother is. And this is exactly what she's showing me. Also, I feel like there's going to be some new work being done with the bathroom or a kitchen area. So I don't know if you just did it, and if you didn't, she's saying sooner the better. So, and I'm getting something about kitty, something with she's with the kitty. I don't know what that means. She's always around the kitty, or the kitty feels her all the time, but she's always around the kitty, if that means anything to you. And again, I'm getting the impression that you have her ring, and she's happy about that. And also, I feel like there's a new child that either just came into the family, or there's a new child that's going to be born soon. And I feel like if it hasn't just come, then I feel like there's a celebration in January or February. The month of January, February could be within the next 2 years. So, but that's what I'm getting from Mom. All right, she sends her love to you.
Carmela Marcheski.
Carmela Marcheski, how you doing, Carmela?
Do you see love in my future, and when?
Do I see love in your future, Carmela? Let me see if I could feel the love in the air for you. Huh. You want to know something? I do see a relationship coming into your life, but at the same token, you're going to have to pay attention to the red flags because I'm definitely seeing a relationship, but then the cards started coming up negative, which means, date somebody for a while before you allow yourself to get too serious with them, because if you jump in it too hard, too fast, you're going to end up getting screwed at the end. So, and you don't want to sleep with somebody right away. You want to make them earn that part of you, all right? When people, are in a relationship, let the relationship build on its own first. And then after, 5, 7, 10 dates, whatever you feel, then, hey, celebrate it with sex. But if you go into the sexual part right away, your emotions get very, foggy because you jumped in it too soon. So if you want to make sure that the person's really into you, delay on the physical aspect, and that's how you're going to know if you're with the right guy. If he's willing to hang out with you, and you're holding off on that, then you know that, you stand a really good chance to make it work. All right. So, but again, if you want detailed on what the guy looks like and how and where and all that stuff like that, call me up for a session. I'll be more than happy to. So do I see it happening? Yes. So my number is 877-ANGEL-02. I want everyone to check out my Facebook, check out my website, artiehoffman.com. Also, you could email me, artiehoffman@gmail. And please share my videos with me. And what else do I got here? So that's what I got. I'm just reading my notes a little bit here. So, yeah, that's that. What else? What questions do we have? Mike Suarez. Okay.
Not Suarez, Suarez.
Suarez. Hello, Mike Suarez.
Any teaching job soon?
Is there any teaching job soon?
Yes.
Are there any teaching jobs? Yes. You heard yes? I'm hearing yes. As a matter of fact, try to put your energy more towards private school. I know private school doesn't pay as much, but I'm also getting that your chances are better in the private sector. Also, I have a feeling that you are going to end up expanding yourself at this school, meaning you're not just going to be teaching, but you could be a teacher and a coach, or you're going to be a teacher and assistant. But I feel like you're going to get more involved than just being a teacher with this. So I feel very good about this. Either by the end of this school year, or it's going to be at the beginning of the following school year. So, yes, I do see a teaching job coming for you soon.
Lori Wozonk.
Lori Wozonk.
Will everything be okay with Harry?
Will everything be okay with Harry? Lori Wozonk. Will everything be okay with Harry? Huh. That is, will everything be okay with Harry? I'm going to look at the angel cards because I'm not fully understanding your question. You didn't lead me to a specific something. So, I'm looking at the angel cards now. So, will everything be okay with Harry? I have a feeling it's going to be a little rough for Harry. And I'm just going by the energy of the angel cards that I'm flipping. So, will everything be okay with Harry? Let me ask that one more time. Do I feel like he'll be protected? I feel like he'll be protected, but I feel like he's going through some really hard times right now. But even though he's going through his hard times, I still feel like he's being watched over. So